Look, Pete's back. Let's get straight to the stats from last night. Then goalless at half-time. As I said, there was a big improvement from Liverpool after the break, wasn't there? Yeah, there was. It's an incredible win, really, for Liverpool when you think what Leverkusen did last season, unbeaten domestically. And in the first half here, we can see that Leverkusen really frustrated Liverpool. They had more of the ball, much more of the ball, 57% possession. They had 5 shots to Liverpool's 9 and just 2 shots on target from the home side. And you can see from the expected goals, neither side really producing very much in terms of the way of clear-cut chances. But it's been a bit of a theme for Liverpool this season, improving after the second half, wearing down teams perhaps, using their options off the bench. And we can see they really turned it around in the second half in terms of becoming much more dominant. Of course, the Anfield factor with the crowd behind them, Liverpool taking control of possession. 13 shots, 5 of those on target. And look at the expected goals, 3.17. Of course, they put 4 goals past the Bayer Leverkusen goalkeeper. But they were producing real big chances throughout the game and still limiting Leverkusen at the other end as well. So, a really impressive second half performance from Liverpool, but across the whole 90 minutes, that's an impressive win for Arne Slot. It is, but this has been a common theme for Liverpool, hasn't it? You've been looking at their recent games. Yeah, that's right. Even back into the first game of the season against Ipswich. I don't know if you remember that one, Rob, they struggled a little bit in the first half. And then Arne Slot made a change at half-time, bringing Kanate on for Tsimikas, and they went on to win that game. But particularly recently, we've seen his half-time team talks or changes in the second half really have an impact. So we have a look at the last games at half-time where Liverpool have been. And obviously they were trailing Arsenal and came back to draw that important game at the Emirates there. They were 0-0 with Brighton in the cup game. 3-2 winners in that one, progressing in the cup there. And even at the weekend, losing to Brighton at Anfield 1-0 in the Premier League before turning it around so brilliantly in the second half there. And same story as we've just seen last night, 0-0 at halftime, 4-0 winners. So this real feeling that even if you have a decent 45 against Liverpool, they can come back and really hit you. So this is across all competitions this season. We can see goals conceded, shots and shots on target. Liverpool's so much stronger in the second half, it seems. And that real intensity and durability of this team has really taken them to a fantastic start to this season. It's carrying them well at the moment in the Champions League. Let's have a look at how that table looks. So how close are Liverpool to qualification for the knockout stage? Not far off, I'd say now. So 12 points on the board for Liverpool. Leaders in this new long table that we have in the Champions League. That's why we had to get this bigger screen to fit it in. Slav and Bratislava, they're miles away. You can barely see them down that corner. So Opta sort of worked out or predicted or tried to figure out that you need about 15 points to finish in the top 8. This column here, which would automatically take you into the knockout rounds. Liverpool then just a win away, really, with 4 games still remaining. But yeah, I think they're very well placed, obviously top of the Premier League. And it's been a true start for Arne Slot so far. Yeah, and it backs up that old saying, you don't win anything with young boys. It's been a really impressive start for Liverpool in all competitions. Just very quickly remind us how well Arne Slot has done. Well, record start, 8 wins from 10 games in the Premier League. And look at this, just that one defeat there. Nottingham Forest, a real strange game at Anfield. That seems like an anomaly, and obviously the draw with Arsenal. But he couldn't have asked for much better, could he? Okay, he couldn't. Well, that will pain them. That will pain Liverpool.